Hello, everybody, lovelies. I am the one, the only, Cappy D. Barra, and we are going to be doing a Raw review. Very simple. It will be in the order I seen the highlights, because that is the effort that Raw puts in to these segments. Let's get it started. Punk came out. He was talking, saying his normal shtick. I'm the best in the world. I left AEW. Now I'm here. Look at me. I'm having a great time in WWE. Pretty simple. Then Gunther came out with a very thick German accent, explaining to us why Punk will lose because he's an old, frail man. Gunther is probably the best part about this show. His promos, the way he carries himself, the atmosphere that changes in a room when he walks in, especially with that championship. The way they have booked Gunther should be a crime. All right, we need to bring in Paul Levesque on War Crimes. We must bring him in. The crowd was chanting what, and I wanted to put a loaded gun in Minecraft, inside of my mouth, inside of Minecraft. It was actually some of the most asinine behavior I think I've heard from a crowd in Minecraft in my fucking life. I can't understand why American crowds act like when the talent speaks, you have to speak or you have to respond. Shut up. Shut up. You paid $3,000 to be here. I understand you may feel like you're entitled to a little conversation here and there with the wrestlers, but they're not there to conversate with you. They're there to cut a promo and chop it up with you maybe for a good half a second. But buddy, you sitting here chanting what after every other sentence, it's annoying. Nobody's having fun. Also, I thought during this segment, Punk might lose. He was very over. And this company has a real good thing for fucking over Punk. They're really not over him going to AEW and doing what he did there. So we're probably going to see Punk eat a pin not this Sunday, but at SummerSlam. I want to come up with a nice funny name for it, like all the other YouTube WWE creatives out there. But I'm not there yet. So maybe we'll get there eventually. Next segment, Becky Lynch against Lyra Lyra, the Lyra girl. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This isn't the third time we're gonna get this match. It's enough. I don't need it. I think that they're both good with their graps. I think we could watch them grap up with anybody else. I've seen it once. Some weirdo, all right, some neck beard got on my back because I said I wasn't excited for Cody versus John Cena for a second time, because it's just going to be a no DQ match, and they've already had a match that I've seen, and that's exactly what they're doing with this Becky Lynch and fucking Lyra match. So it's like, why should I get excited? Why should I get excited about this match? It is some of the most questionable booking that I think we are going to be seeing for the rest of the year. I would pray that they don't do another best of three with no actual build except for, I don't like you because we have a personal relationship. What? Oh man, this fucking segment. I would have been better. I would have been better throwing tennis balls into traffic, all right, and causing some insurance damage. All right, that's what I would have been better off doing. This was, oh gosh. All right, next segment we're gonna be moving on to. Apparently, Stephanie Valkyria, all right, is Naomi's new target or something like that. Or maybe she's Chelsea Green's new target, because during her match with Io Sky, her service came out and Chelsea Green started ore farming in the middle of the ring during the match with like Io Sky and Stephanie Valkyria. That was pretty odd. There was a funny segment with Naomi and Stephanie backstage. That was pretty good. But this match, it ended in a DQ. Somebody should have went over clean. That's a real issue with a lot of the rest of these matches on this card. There's no clean finishes on this card. It is just, I can't understand what this guy does when he sits up there and he shaves his head every morning to come to this job. But I don't think an ounce of creativity flows through that skull. I think Bret Hart had the right idea when he said, I watched that guy inside of the creative offices when I was getting ready for my matches. I haven't seen him spit a creative idea my entire tenure there, but maybe he's some aficionado I don't know about, right? We're going to move on. This match was awful. It was fucking awful. Stephanie deserves a lot better, and Io Sky deserves a hell of a lot more. Also, Rhea came out. Why do we still care about Rhea Ripley? Why are we still doing Rhea Ripley? Rhea Ripley has had 4 title chances since WrestleMania. Wrap it the fuck up. Wrap it up. I'm done with Rhea. All right, we're not even gonna touch on it for too long. All right. Next, Bailey and Lycaria, they have a match against Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. Shout out to Raquel Rodriguez holding the fucking Judgment Day together. I think if we get any more Judgment Day segments moving forward, I'm going to start committing acts of domestic terrorism in Minecraft. In Minecraft, I'm going to start hurting people. This is in. We have been getting Judgment Day segments and Judgment Day backstage pieces since 2021. Since Cope. Since Cope was in the company, we have been getting Judgment Day segments. I'm tired. I can't do it anymore. Chief. I'm over Edge. I'm over the Judgment Day. All right? I'm over Dominic fucking Mysterio and this awful little interference gimmick he has. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. I'm tired. All right? None of it even means anything now. We all thought that R-Truth would be going on a hell spree, trying to hunt down Judgment Day after how they treated him or something. Maybe R-Truth versus Damian Priest, something. Hey, man, I don't know what the fuck these guys are on. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I can't rap. I couldn't make heads or tails of it. Next, we're gonna do Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Sami Zayn did an Arabian press out into the kind of, I don't know why I'm the floor area, the outside area. I don't know why I'm blanking on this word right now. But he essentially did an Arabian press as an homage to Sabu, and then he pointed to the sky. But these fucking cowards didn't say Sabu's name. They didn't say his name one time. Paul Heyman hasn't said a fucking word about Sabu. These fucking cowards, these money-hungry fucking vampires, these capitalist fucking weirdos can't even sit here and acknowledge one of their biggest money makers, not only in ECW, but in wrestling history when it comes to the fucking suicidal, genocidal, fucking maniac that was fucking Sabu. I know I butchered that, but like, oh my gosh, it's insane. Not to mention, this match also ends in a fuckity DQ. It's also a fuckity finish because there's a pipe thrown in by Scarlett, which, not for nothing, I like that they're giving Scarlett something to do. I'm not upset of it. I'm not even mad at Karrion Kross getting screen time because I think he's a great orator. I think he has amazing crowd work. I think his psychology in the ring is damn near brilliant. I think it's really solid what he can put on. We can talk about his graps later. The idea that nobody on this fucking card can go over clean. It makes me, in Minecraft, make me want to put an actual bomb in my car and drive off the Hudson. In Minecraft, I can't take this shit anymore. I can't take it any fucking more. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. None of this shit makes any sense. I would like for them to at least acknowledge Sabu. That's the least they can fucking do. Say his fucking name. Say his fucking name. Next, we have Rusev versus Sheamus. What am I supposed to tell y'all about this match? This is the 4th time we're getting this match. What would y'all like to hear?
It is the exact same match that we got last week. I think maybe Rusev might have won last week. Hey, I'll bake a cake. I'll throw a parade. Huh? I'll make sure to get the fly girls out here. What are we doing? This match also couldn't end cleanly because God forbid one of our fucking talents don't look strong. God forbid one of our talents get buried. But you have Karrion Kross, one of your most over stars, have to use a fucking pipe wrench. Or steel pipe, whatever the fuck it was. There's a fatal 4-way match. More like fatal 4Y. Fatal 4Y. This is a pointless match. It's pointless. It serves no fucking narrative at all. You could have just had a fucking tournament. LWO goes over. When's the last time you thought about LWO, chat? You tell me, LWO, the group that was formerly led by Rey Mysterio. What is Rey doing? What's Rey up to? Is Ray on a retirement run? We wouldn't fucking know because this company couldn't give a fuck about anyone who wasn't Cody Rhodes, Gunther, or Roman Reigns. They'll maybe give CM Punk a little shine here and there to eat a pin to one of the new guys like Logan. I don't know. They got AJ in this feud with Dominic Mysterio, and Dom was easily one of your most over fucking stars WrestleMania weekend, and they snuffed out the flame because it wasn't because it was organic, because it wasn't in the cards. It wasn't what Paul put on the whiteboard backstage. So they fucking burned it. Just like they burned LA Knight's fucking storylines, just like they burned R-Truth storylines. Between me and you, the fact Bailey has to go out there and lose or catch a disqualification or eat a pin anytime she steps in between those ropes is disrespectful to this fucking sport. That's between me, you, and the upload bar. Next segment, the no names come out. The no names come out and they start bullshitting. They start doing their normal 1-2. You know, Paul Heyman is trying to orchestrate everything going on right now. None of it makes sense, being that Seth is fucking out and the briefcase is collecting dust until whenever the fuck he's not out anymore. Insane situation that we have. Instead of just having another fucking instead of having another Money in the Bank match and just giving Seth just like a rightful opportunity when he comes back from his awful injury. Like the fact that they blur the lines between reality and fiction, but they can't sit here and go, yeah, you know, we're really upset with Seth. You know, a lot of people don't like him, even in like some of the fans don't like him, but you know, he deserves a title shot. We're gonna give him a title shot when he comes back. For right now, this briefcase has to go to somebody who can deserve it. I thought that shit off the dome. This fucking billionaire, bald fuck, can't seem to think that shit over the course of 6 business days. I'm going to talk to y'all later about that one. Next, Roman comes out. All right, the tribal Trumpy. No, the tribal Trumpy comes out. All right, it's a 3-minute walkout. I guess Roman's Undertaker now. I don't know what the fuck that was about. The crowd, for me ripping them for their what chants earlier, they were giving Paul the business. A lot of asshole chants. Shut the fuck up went off. Shut the fuck up going off in the WWE crowd is like, that's like fucking finding a fucking, that's like finding 20 on the street like that. Hey, you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get from y'all, man. Thank God for Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman and Gunther and Naomi are the pillars of this show. Bronson Reed was in the background, saying nothing, holding the guy's briefcase that he tried to kill 7 months ago. That was cool, I guess. I guess that made sense, I guess. Right. I thought we were gonna see like a spear versus spear situation with Braun, Breaker, and Roman, but I guess they didn't want to bury Roman. So Roman didn't hit a spear, which is fine. But it's kind of pussy because we all know what the match should be for SummerSlam. It should be Bronson versus Roman. Roman should go over clean, but we're not going to get that. Hell, put him in his fucking steel cage match. Like, the lack of creativity that is oozing out of this fucking company, it's shocking because they have so much of not only your money, but my money, the government's money. They have so many fucking people's money. They have Saudi Arabia's fucking money, and they can't seem to cook up a simple storyline. A simple fucking storyline. It baffles me. That was Raw. That was Raw for July 21st, 2025. It was awful. It was awful. Let's stay tuned. Y'all stay beautiful, man. Peace.